Dela write my MVVs. Welcome.
In Olori Temitope found out that the kitchen attendant left, they said she was very, very upset. It is rumored that her anger was so much. And, from the information we have been gathering, they said Temitope is actually very quiet. And when she gets angry, you know that a woman is angry. She was very, very angry because at that point, they said she realized that they have done something to get these people out of the palace. And they said the question she was asking is that, so there is no common sense for you to know that when you put these people out of the palace, Ooni of Ife will begin to go back to the same Naomi that you people do not want into the palace to go and eat. So you guys don't know that. And that she was very, very upset, that she reacted in a way that nobody believed. And they said she went straight after Olori Mariam and Olori Blublo, that it is enough, that she is not going to keep quiet anymore, that they are not the only ones who are married to the Ooni of Ife. That no matter where they come from, they need to understand that Ooni of Ife has given them so much already, that they are known across the globe just because of this man. That a man deserves better, that what they are doing is completely unfair to the Ooni of Ife. Now, can they explain what happened to the kitchen attendants, why they just disappeared? That these people that she has been relating with, that there's no way they would have just disappeared like that with nothing happening. Now, this is the rumor that is making the rounds on social media. Now, we'll get questions like Dela Wright or Delaram. Do you think this information is true? I have no clue. Now, because I do not have a clue, because I don't have evidence to this, because it's not a first-hand information, because I do not live with these people, and that is why I always respect you guys enough to tell you that these are all alleged information. I do know about bloggers who said they live in the palace, they are related to these people. Yes, they are bloggers like that. I'm not related to them. I just do copy and paste. My own is amebo. I come here, I can't talk. So that at least welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the sauce and still on the royals. Dela writes, my Dela writes, my Dela writes, my super people. Dela writes, my Dela writes, my Dela writes, my super people. How are you guys doing? I hope you are doing well. I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. I do. Thank you, people. If you're here, you're yet to subscribe. Kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. You see what I have done right now? You used to see that my videos used to be very dark, no light. So I had to go and fix some light so that it will not be so dark. And thank you so much. And nobody even complained. Thank you. You guys are just sick. Here, you're right here. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Okay, so there's this news that's making the rounds on social media again that say Ooni of Ife cooks just disappeared. They just digadima, like kalas. They just left. Okay, now, and this is not the first time I'll be hearing news like this, where, you hear that the cooks just went away and all of that. Now, they said that when these cooks went away, they said that the elders have summoned them, like asked the guards and palace people to go to their villages and look for them and bring them to come and respond to that question of why they left. And you and I know that there must be a reason why they left. If this information we are getting on social media is the truth, there must be a reason why they left. Olori Temitope is alleged, or is rumored, or is not be mil talkamly, rumored to have, understood that, they must have been put under a lot of pressure. They said, being in the palace of the Ooni of Ife is really, really a cumbersome thing to do. Apart from the fact that, there's this thing with cooking for a lot of people who visit on daily basis. But those chefs, those ones who are responsible for the meals of the Ooni of Ife, they say they go through certain kinds of oaths and all of that to be able to keep the monarch safe, okay? And they are all locals, people who are from Ile Ife who can cook Yoruba meals and all of that. And so maybe somebody is actually forcing them to do something that is not in conformity with the oath that was taken, or something that will not end up well. And that is why they decided that instead of me to get into this kind of problem, let me just take to my heels. And they said they all left, remaining only one. And they said this one is saying that she knows, all he knows, that they were under a lot of pressure, and they were afraid that if they don't, because they already have some of this information, these people might think that they will disseminate this information and want to harm them, and that was why they disappeared. Now, do you have detail of what this information may be? They said this one that is left in the palace said no, that she doesn't have any information, that she does not know, that they need to go and bring them back so they can come and say what they are hiding away from. And they say Olori Temitope is so angry that if there's anything the monarch deserves, this is not what the monarch deserves. This is not the first time. The Basbos is almost like every day is on a daily basis. Like every day there is this, there is that, there's trouble. This is fighting, that one is fighting, Basbos, both. And sometimes when you go on social media and you see these things, you wonder, like, sometimes even me there, I used to look at some of these stories. When I watch them, when I listen to them, I'll be asking myself then, are you sure this thing is true? Is it true? Like, is it really true? Can this happen? But the thing is that when you speak to Yoruba people, especially those who are from Musun State, they tell you, yes, these things are happening. They tell you, yes, that, yes, so it's happening, and that it might not really be accurate. Like, the information may not really be accurate, but there's something like this, something like that, and all of that. And that also fuels your confidence to come and, photocopy that information here. But because I am not in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, so the one thing I want to do is to, let you guys understand that I am not there, and so these are all alleged information. That's because of the respect I have for my own very Dela rights. Local Dela rights, I love you guys too much, and I have so much respect for you, and appreciate the fact that you follow me, and the least I can do is to just bring it the way it is. So they said this woman said that enough is enough. That they can't continue to go through this and put people through what people should not be going through. When this issue of them staying outside the palace first came on social media, if the information is really true, we heard at that time that it was Olori Temitope was the first person who left to take that house outside, and later we now got an information that she brought her kids and her mother and her cousin to stay there while she's still running her stuff, paro, and all that in the palace and out and all of that. So for Lori Temitope, I think the situation is a win-win, and I see her as somebody who is very, very understanding. I do know that a lot of us are like, okay, why did they agree to marry Ooni of Ife? Why? These women, I told you before, proximity is power, okay? I've said it, Andy Uba made tons of millions of dollars right here in Nigeria by being just very close to Obasanjo. Now, these women are very smart women. Okay, look at now. Tell me, where do you think Toby would have gotten close to 400 million naira to buy a house in Ikoyi, if that information is true? Where you think it's easy, 400 million naira, even though it's naira, it's not a small amount of money. Now she got herself a house worth 400 million naira in Ikoyi just by being married to the Ooni of Ife. So it's important for people to know that if Ooni of Ife wants to marry 20 more wives, he is going to have them the best of the best to get married to. And when people begin to ask why are they marrying Ooni of Ife, why are they going into marriage with Ooni of Ife? Yeah, people, your own might just be to have a very quiet life and have the love of your life and have your kids and live in a beautiful place and be glowing. That might just be what you want for your life. But the other woman wants wealth. The other woman wants to be known all over and all of that. And that is, you see, these women are always on social media. People are carrying their names left, right, and center. That's the price you pay for popularity. And apparently, that is why it doesn't really mean any that much to them. They say Olori Temitope got really, really upset that she was dragging Auntie Igbi and dragging Auntie Blublo. That this has got to come to an end. That this is too much. That Kabiyesi deserve better. That they are not going to keep quiet and allow them continue to put this man through this. That this is enough. That she is not going. That they know exactly what happened. And so that if they were thinking right, they would have known that the moment you do what you will do or what you have just done, Oni will revert to going back to Queen Naomi to eat his breakfast, lunch, and dinner because he's got absolute trust on Queen Naomi's ability to keep him safe. And so if you think that what you're doing now is helping in any way, it's not helping. And this, they said that statement she made was not to say that she's against this situation. But it was to say that, when they continue to do these things without thinking through it, they need to know that they are further pushing Kabiyesi to that same wife that they do not want to say in the palace. And that same wife happens to be Olori Naomi. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my super people. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my super people. I'm going to bring you more on that. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.